Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please join me as I make these braided headbands. Welcome to class. So actually I'm making this braided headband for my customer that requested for two different color, which is this fuchsia pink and champagne gold. So yeah, I'm just trying to cut out my measurements, and what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to cut the two measurements together. This measures 12 by 38. 12 by 30. I pinned the two together so that I can cut it once. So I've marked it. You can see the chalk mark on it. I marked it for 4 inches because we'll be needing 3 pieces each to braid our headband. So I marked it each, and it will now be 4 inches by 38 in length. I'm just trying to do a fast cutting. That is why now I'm separating them. So each one measures 4 inches by 38. So what you are going to be doing is you're going to be turning it on the wrong side like this and sew on half an inch down. Don't close the two ends. We'll do that to all the materials. Then for these pieces, the pink bow, this is what I'll be using to make the bow, and it measures 14 by 11. 14 by 11 for this. So the 11 is actually on fold, which is 22, and the foam measures 9.5 by 6. And I have these small pieces just to cover up the other place. Then this long length measures 8 by 46 in length, 8 inches by 46. So I'm going to be turning to the wrong side also to sew it. Then this foam measures 3.5 by 44. So after sewing your fabric, I'll place the foam on it like this and sew that side, the upper side. Then I'll be able to turn it in. Then this is a small piece that measures maybe 3 inches by 5. So this is me trying to sew all the pieces. So I'll be doing this to all the pieces. After sewing everything, I will turn them out. I'll turn them to the right side. So now I've already sewn the pieces I showed you for my bow, for the bow. So the other side, the one side of it will not be sewn. We'll fix our foam into it. I told you we'll have our foam. We fix our foam into it. Then we'll top stitch. We'll top stitch on that side and close it. Please mind you, so far the braided headband is the main reason for this video. You can decide to do any design of your bow. It's not compulsory you follow this my bow pattern, or you can decide to design it the way you want. You understand? So that's that. So me, I'm just making, and we'll all have different ways and means of forming our different kind of bows. You can just make your own bow. So this is me forming my own. I pad it with foam because I like that bouncy effect it gives. So this is me just checking out the bow. So for this, I've already sewn my long length for the gold this thing. So I'll be placing my foam on it like this. Some of you are familiar with this pattern in my video. I'll stitch that side. I'll top stitch, sew it on that side. I'm trying to cut out the excess. Then I will turn my foam in. That is how I insert my foam into my fabric. And this point we have to be very, very careful. It's not a rush thing. We need to be very, very careful and take it easy because the foam is very, very light. I'm sorry to before I forget, the foam mesh size I'm using is the half-inch foam, not 1 inch foam. I'm using half-inch foam. So this is me trying to use my scissors to turn it out, and I'll gradually, gently and carefully turn it in. So this is what I'm doing here. So after doing that, we'll realize that we have excess foam. So I'll cut it out and I'll allow some fabric excess. So I'll fold it in and I'll top stitch on it. So what I'm trying to show here is that please allow the sewn line to fall on the side. So all the pieces for our braided headbands, I'm going to be filling with fiber. We're all familiar with fiber. This is fiber. This is me filling with my fiber, and this is the hardest part of this job, because I use fiber. I don't use foam. A lot of people use foam, but I don't use foam. I use fiber to fill in my braided headband because of durability and the bounce it gives. You know, that is why I always have clients for this particular headband. They keep referring people. I make it for them because it does not flatten. So I have put my three, I filled it up, and I put the three together, and I'm trying to use my needle and thread to, you know, hold it at that top side. So it's very, very easy to do from here. So this is me braiding it. And I'm very, very careful here. There's another thing I do here. You know, the sewn lines, I'm very, very careful when I'm twisting. When I'm trying to braid, I twist and ensure that the sewn line is inside, not outside. If you can see, my job is very, very neat. I make sure that the sewn line, you can't see any sewn line outside. It all falls inside, because as I'm braiding, I'm twisting it. I'm twisting that side in, you know, to be inside, so that it can it cannot be seen, you know. So I finished braiding here, and this is me joining it together. So, you know, for this my customer, she's not the person that she's someone that have like small score, not big score. If you want your own to be bigger than this, you can increase the length, and if you want your own to be thicker, you can increase the width also. But this is my measurement. This can also fit any head size, but some people want their own bigger. You can increase the size. You can make it maybe 5 inches by 40. So this is me trying it here, and it's very, very comfortable. You know, now I want to, that small pieces I told you, I'll be using it to cover the side that, you know, is not looking nice, where I use my needle and thread to join. So with the help of my glue gun, I'll be using that to cover that side. I have done it. So this is me trying to embellish my bow, and also as a covering to the thread in the middle where I gathered my bow. So I'll be using these trimmings to cover that place, also with the help of my glue gun, and that is what I've done here. So I'll attach it to the headband with the help of my hot glue gun, and I've done that. So this is the final look of our braided headband. It can be worn anyhow, to the back, to the sides, you know, whichever way you want to wear it. Then it's as simple as that. Isn't this beautiful? So after this, I will go straight to just show us, because it's the same process for the gold, because I will be doing different designs. You know, the pink one is having a bow. This one is not going to be having bow. It's going to be having, I don't know what to call it. Like I'm just trying to run my gathers on. You know, after fixing our foam into this one, I've closed it up. This is just me doing this. I just try to run gathers and drag it and just close it up like this. So it's going to be carrying this design at the back instead of the bow. That is just the difference between the two. It's the same process, the same thing, just different color, because this is what the customer requested for this champagne gold and fuchsia pink. So I'll be attaching this also with the help of my glue gun, and that is the end of the tutorial. Isn't this beautiful? I also look for a beautiful beautiful piece to embellish that center, to just cover it up, and that is all. Isn't this lovely? Thank you for staying tuned to watching my tutorial, and if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do so. Thank you for the love, thank you for the sharing. I appreciate you. Bye for now. Love you.